Let me remind you of something the world has tried to make you forget. You are meant for greatness. Not by accident, not by chance, but by design. You weren't created to live a life of mediocrity, doubt, or fear. You weren't built to blend in or to follow the crowd. You were built to lead, to rise, to conquer. That fire you feel deep in your soul, that restless pull in your chest that tells you there's more, that's not a coincidence. That's your potential speaking. That's greatness calling your name. You see, greatness is not reserved for the few. It's not locked behind gates for the chosen. It's planted inside everyone, but only a few water it daily. Only a few fight for it. Only a few are willing to walk through the fire, to withstand the pressure, to face rejection, failure, loneliness, just to hold the future in their hands. And you, yes you, have that same seed inside. You were meant to break barriers, to silence doubt, to impact lives and leave this world better than you found it. The problem isn't that you're not capable. The problem is that too many people have stopped believing. They've let the noise of the world drown out the truth of who they are. They've let fear become louder than faith. They've confused comfort with purpose. But listen to me. Comfort will never lead you to greatness. Greatness lives just beyond the edge of fear, just past the point of doubt, just after the moment you thought you couldn't go on, but did anyway. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the limits that others tried to place on you. You are not your failures. You are the lesson. You are the comeback. You are the fire that refuses to go out. The people who doubt you now, let them. The circumstances trying to break you now, use them. Because the pressure you're under today is shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. Every challenge is preparing you. Every setback is sharpening you. Every quiet moment of struggle is forming the foundation of your rise. Don't look for permission to be great. You don't need it. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. It never will be. Start where you are, with what you have. Do what you can. The first step to greatness is believing that you were born with something the world needs. And the second step is refusing to let anyone or anything convince you otherwise. The people who changed the world, the ones whose names we remember, weren't born special. They were born ordinary, just like you. What made them different was what they chose to do when life got hard. They chose to fight. They chose to rise. They chose to believe in their mission more than the opinions of others. They chose to listen to the quiet whisper that said, "You are not done yet. You are not here to just survive. You are here to thrive. You are not here to shrink back. You are here to stand tall. You are not here to fit in. You are here to build something that stands out. Your voice, your gift, your story, it matters. There's someone out there who will rise because you chose not to quit. There's a generation waiting to be inspired by your courage. There's a dream waiting to be lived, and it has your name written all over it. So get up. Show up. Speak up. The world doesn't need another person hiding from their power. It needs you, fully alive, fully committed, fully fired up to walk the path you were born to walk. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for the world to believe in you. It's time to believe in yourself. This is your moment. This is your call to rise. This is your reminder that greatness was never out of reach. It was always within you. Now go prove it. You were not placed on this earth just to exist, just to move through life like a shadow, unnoticed, unfulfilled, and unawakened. You were born with greatness inside of you. It may have been buried beneath years of doubt, fear, rejection, or failure, but it's there. It's been there since the beginning. The world will try to convince you otherwise. Life will throw distractions, discouragement, and disappointment your way in hopes that you forget who you are and what you're capable of. But if you're hearing this right now, it's not a coincidence. It's a divine reminder. It's a calling to wake up to the potential you've ignored for too long. There is more to you than what others see. There is more to you than even you have dared to believe. The reason you feel restless, the reason you can't settle for an average life, is because something inside of you knows you were made for more. You were meant for greatness. Greatness doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean never failing, never hurting, or never falling. Greatness is refusing to stay down. It's getting up again when no one's watching. It's pushing forward even when you're full of doubt. It's choosing to show up when the odds are stacked against you. Every time you decide to take another step, even if it's small, even if it's trembling, you are walking in greatness. Because most people quit. Most people settle. Most people choose comfort over calling. But you've been chosen for something more. And if you've ever wondered why life seems harder for you, why you faced so many obstacles, it's because you were being prepared for something bigger. Diamonds aren't made in comfort, they're made under pressure. And you, my friend, are being shaped by the fire for a purpose that is greater than the pain. Stop looking at your failures as evidence that you're not enough. Start looking at them as proof that you're learning, growing, and becoming. Every great story has setbacks. Every great champion has scars. Your journey will not be flawless, but it will be powerful. You were not given your vision by accident. You were not given your dreams just to tease you. That fire inside of you, that hunger for impact, that desire to live fully, it's your blueprint. It's your map. Follow it. Trust it. There is a force inside of you that cannot be measured by resumes, degrees, or social media followers. It's called purpose. And purpose will take you places credentials never can. But understand this, no one will hand you greatness. No one is going to knock on your door and offer you the life you dream of. You must go out and claim it. You must be willing to do the inner work, to rewire your beliefs, to break toxic habits, and to face your fears head on. You don't become great by chance. You become great by choice. And that choice must be made daily, in how you talk to yourself, in how you show up, in how you respond to adversity. You cannot control everything that happens around you, but you can control the way you rise from it. That's where your power lives. That's where your greatness begins. The world may not recognize you yet. That's okay. You don't need recognition to be great. You need commitment. You don't need applause to move forward. You need clarity. You don't need a crowd to validate you. You need a reason that burns brighter than your excuses. Let your vision be louder than your fear. Let your faith be stronger than your doubt. Let your hustle speak louder than your critics. When you stop waiting for the world to tell you who you are and start declaring it for yourself, everything changes. So today I challenge you to walk like you've already won. Speak like your dream is already happening. Think like your best days are still ahead of you. Move like greatness is not just a possibility, it's your identity. You don't need to become someone else to be great. You just need to become everything you already are. Strip away the fear, silence the doubt, and ignite the fire that's been waiting for your permission. Your greatness isn't coming, it's here. It's now, and it's time you owned it. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are meant for greatness. Start living like it. You were never created to blend in with the noise of mediocrity. Deep within you lies a power, a force, a fire that refuses to be extinguished by fear, failure, or the opinions of others. That fire is your greatness. It has been placed inside you on purpose, with purpose. Life, however, will do everything it can to make you forget it. It will throw detours, disappointments, and defeats your way, hoping you'll stop fighting, hoping you'll shrink back into a small, safe version of yourself. But you weren't built for safe. You weren't made for small. You were designed to rise, to break through limits, to influence, to lead, to become something more than what the world expects of you. That feeling you have, that restless hunger for more, is not a flaw. It's your calling whispering to you, reminding you that you were meant for greatness. Greatness doesn't always come with fanfare. It doesn't wear a crown or wait for the spotlight. Sometimes it grows in silence. Sometimes it takes root in struggle. Sometimes the most powerful people are the ones who rise when no one else believes in them. They rise not because they're the strongest, the smartest, or the most talented. They rise because they've decided that quitting is not an option. They rise because they know who they are, even if no one else sees it yet. That's the beginning of greatness, knowing who you are before the world tells you. Refusing to let circumstances define your capacity. Refusing to let failure write your story. Refusing to give your past more power than your purpose. You've been through things that should have broken you, yet here you are. You've doubted yourself, fallen short, been overlooked, and yet something inside you keeps standing up. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's the spark of greatness refusing to be put out. And if you're going to walk in the fullness of who you were meant to be, you must stop asking for permission to be great. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect version of yourself. Start where you are. Use what you have. Speak with boldness. Move with vision. Act like your life has meaning, because it does. Every decision you make matters. Every step you take in the direction of growth, healing, and courage adds weight to your legacy. The truth is, greatness isn't about what you achieve. It's about what you overcome. It's about how you show up when everything is against you. It's about how you fight for your dreams when doubt shouts louder than hope. The battles you face are not signs you're weak. They're evidence you're being prepared for something more. A strong soul is not built in the light of ease. It's forged in the shadows of struggle. And every time you keep moving, every time you choose discipline over distraction, every time you speak faith over fear, you're building that strength. You're building that legacy. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. The greatness you seek isn't out there somewhere. It's inside you now. You just need to unlock it. That means changing the way you talk to yourself. That means confronting your excuses. That means doing the hard things, even when no one's watching. The path to greatness doesn't require perfection, but it does demand persistence, and it demands that you believe in yourself long before the results show up. The world doesn't need more people who settle. It needs more people who are awake, on fire, and willing to live with purpose. That person is you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to take the next step. You don't need 1 million followers. You need unshakable faith. You don't need to be the loudest in the room. You need to be the one who never gives up. Choose to believe that everything you've been through is preparing you, not punishing you. Choose to believe that you matter, that your voice matters, that your dreams matter. Let that belief fuel your actions. Let that mindset become your weapon. Let your story be a testimony to others that greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It's possible for anyone willing to claim it. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Stop doubting. Start building. Stop hiding. Start becoming. Because you are not here to survive. You're here to rise. You're here to impact. You're here to walk fully in the identity of someone who is meant for greatness. And it's time the world sees it. But more importantly, it's time you see it too.